What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Voyage RC. Got an unboxing of the Yokomo YZ-2 DT. That's the Dirt Edition. This is not my kit. I'm still running the B6. However, I have a buddy at work who decided to pick up the Yokomo car. So he's letting me do an unboxing for you. Take a look at the cover of the box here. This is the DT Ultimate Setup for Low Traction. You can see the top here's got list of a bunch of stuff that's in it, including the midship 3-gear gearbox. They show it over here. It does have the ball diff, the stand-up 3-gear. There's the back of the box. You can see he's already cut the seal on it. He did take the nice pre-cut Yokomo body out. He's sending that off for paint. But other than that, this has been untouched. So let's open it up and get to it. So you can see right off the bat here we've got the chassis. Nice solid aluminum piece. A lot of cutouts on it to lighten it up. These chassis are cut for the stand-up 3-gear, which is included in the Dirt Edition, and the laydown, which is included in the Carpet Edition. So if you were to, swap transmissions out, you don't have to swap the chassis, which makes it real nice. Just get the new gearbox and throw it right into the car you already have built. Instruction manual here. Kind of open it up, give you a little glance of the Yokomo style instruction manual. It is included in English and that stuff you can't read. But it looks like it's really well laid out. Looks like it's easy to follow. So it should be a good build. Got your wings. Looks like a set of 2 wings. You do get a set of yellow wheels. Fronts, rears, these are 2.2s. Some oil. Some more oil. There is the gear cover for the stand-up 3-gear. This looks like the ball differential. You got your gear there. Looks like it comes with some little glass tubs of grease. Get some bearings in here. Spur gear, slipper clutch, some more transmission parts. This one appears to be your servo horns. Looks like it's got your servo mounts, which these ones in the kit look like they're plastic. And I believe they do sell aluminum ones as an aftermarket. Here's your little bag of tools you get. Little turnbuckle wrench, the all-in-one nut drivers, and some just basic L-handle hex wrenches. Nice short antenna tube. Here are the 5mm offset wheel hexes and some carbon parts, most likely for the front steering. Set of black wheel nuts. They do not appear to be serrated, but they are nylon locking. Big old bag of parts here. Bunch of stuff. Let's take each bag out. We got some bearings, front brace, nice aluminum front bulkhead. So that's a nice option part in there. Some more parts. Looks like some chassis pieces, your battery brace, the foam inserts for the chassis. Looks like the aluminum thumb nuts for the battery strap. Looks like some double-sided adhesive or Velcro. Both Here are your rod ends and your turnbuckles, which appear to be standard steel black turnbuckles. This might be another option to do down the road. Get a nice set of titanium turnbuckles. Some random screws and nuts. Looks like some more chassis bracing. Could be your rear carriers, the rear inners, which would be C and D on the B6, the associated car. Track springs front and rear. I can't tell what color they are. Looks like the fronts are yellows. The rears could be, no, they're greens. The rears are greens, fronts are yellows. There's your motor plate. Nice aluminum machine piece. There's your stand-up 3-gear transmission casing with your idler gear. And in here it does look like it includes the pinion gear, which most kits don't. Let me see if I can see what size it is for you real quick. It is a 22, so the pinion gear is a 22. I'm assuming the spur gear was probably around an 81. Looks like your rear shock tower here, rear ball stud carrier, some shock parts here. Looks like you get a couple shock tools to help tighten everything down. A bunch of different pistons, lower spring cups. You got your shock bodies in there, which are about the same color as a Kashima coated associated shock. I don't know what coating they put on these ones for the Yokomo car, but they look really nice. Look like they're really high quality. Some control arms. This appears to be the front. You got your front bumper, control arms, all the screws and stuff to go with it. This looks like it could be the rear bumper, your pill inserts, and aluminum. Looks like an aluminum D-block. It's got an S on it. Some more foam. This looks like it's got your waterfall, and then the nice carbon fiber battery strap for the 3-gear stand-up. Chassis side rails. These appear to be your rear hubs, bearings, some hinge pins, and what I'm assuming are the rear arms here. And then here is the standard CVs, the universals that come in the kit. 60.5 millimeters. Got the nice labeled Yokomo with the nice number there. I don't know if you can see it. And that is about it. Some bubble wrap. Here is what are probably the window masks for the body that he pulled out and sent to the paint. So hopefully the painter doesn't need those. Don't know what that says. And sticker sheet. And that is everything that comes in the box for the YZ-2 Dirt Edition. All the parts look of good quality. Look like it'll be a good build. Really interested to see how those shocks build. They look like they'll be of good quality. So really top-notch parts in the kit. Should be a good build. He did buy a few aftermarket parts to go with the kit, so I will get those set up and I will show you guys what he thought the kit needed out of the box. Alright guys, I went ahead and laid out all the parts my buddy decided he wanted to go with to supplement the kit. We'll just start up here. He did get set of 4.3 hexes and another set of 5.0 hexes. In the kit, I showed you it did come with a set of 5.0 hexes, but the rears came with 6.0 hexes, so that'll be a little change up from the kit. He's building this as a stock car, so he bought the titanium screw kit. He went with the aluminum steering bell cranks. Take out some of the slop in the steering. Really nice serrated wheel nuts from Yokomo. They look really cool. Color on them's really nice. The design's really nice, and that serration looks pretty mean on the backside, so it'll do a good job of grabbing the wheel. He did buy another set of X-rings for the shocks. I did look in the bag for the kit. The kit does come with X-rings, so you're getting those in the kit for those nice set of shocks. And then the other thing he did was he got the offset rear hub carriers, the 0 degrees, which these are actually nice solid aluminum carriers. It does come with the set of CV shafts, which are pre-built, and these ones have the ball stud mount on the top of the hub carrier as a separate piece, so it's removable, changeable. So a really nice option piece to go with the kit. It's supposed to give you better traction on even high bite and low bite surfaces. So just a really solid nice piece. I mean, you can see you're paying for it, but really nice piece to supplement the kit. So those are the option parts he decided to go with. I just wanted to make one more note in regards to the manual. You can see that everything, all the bags are laid out like that's 7-1. This bag is 8, and in the manual, just really nice laid out. It'll actually tell you the step you're on and what bag. So this one's going to include bag 7 and 7-1. So that way you know what bag you need to grab, and you'll have all your parts ready to do that step of the build. So it looks like this build's going to be a really good build. Really solid parts, nice machine parts. A lot of option stuff in the kit, as well as the option stuff. He decided to go with the aftermarket, so it'll be a really solid build, and should be a really rockin' race car. Anyways, that was the unboxing for the Yokomo YZ-2 DT, the dirt setup. So the ball differential with the stand-up 3 gear. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more.